Hello and welcome to a very special College TF review. Today I'll be taking a look at Dr. DW-E04P Prime Commander Purple Limited, and I'll be giving this guy away to a very special YouTube subscriber. So if you are not yet a subscriber and you want a chance to win this limited release Dr. Wu product, please subscribe to the channel and your name will be entered in a raffle. So let's take a look at this special release, starting off with the box. As you can see, really nice art depicting Optimus Prime as shattered glass colors. Very neat. There is a picture of the toy on the back, which is actually not quite right. These pegs are actually indeed silver on the toy, not black, but minor detail. This is Dr. Wu's 5cm line. Nice box. And then, as always, we get the included instructions and collector's card. And this is the same collector's card that came with the DW-E04 Prime Commander. So if you haven't seen my video on Dr. Wu's G1 interpretation of Optimus Prime, please check that out. And now on to the figure himself. So this is a fantastic representation of shattered glass Optimus Prime here. As you can see in the cover photo, he is exceptionally posable. I mean, he's basically on one foot here, balancing without difficulty. And just for a quick comparison with Dr. Wu's previous release, DW-E04 Prime Commander, just Prime in his G1 paint scheme. So you can see the molds are identical, the only difference being the paint application, of which for such a tiny figure there are a plentiful number. So I'll bring him in here for a closer look at that paint. So taking a look at the head here, you can see he has that silver face mask like on the G1 version, but now his helmet is molded in this gray plastic, which I think looks really good. And he has those orange, almost gold eyes, very neat. And then the whole truck is in this purple plastic. And then we have more of that slightly metallic gray on the striping there, not quite as bright silver as on G1 paint scheme. And we have the gold on the chest with that very well done hole through his chest there from his fatal blow from Megatron. And then nice waist belt with the same detailing, just again in that orange paint scheme. And then here's his gun, just like on other Prime, Dr. Wu's other release, and that just again slots over his hand, which is interesting design but works well enough. Set it off to the side. Now we can have a look at his fists, which are also painted in that metallic color. Again, this is the exact same mold as the DW-E04. Taking a look at the lower legs, we now have it in this darker gray plastic like that of the head, and then more of that faded metallic finish on the legs. And I've already showcased this guy's transformation, but I'll do it again real quick so you can just see what he looks like in truck mode. So again, just flip that head down, rotate the chest around, combine those legs together there, nice and solid, flip those toes down, compress the legs in, I just snap all the way up there and then extend the midsection out. Again, this engineering allows him to have that ab crunch in there in robot mode, which is a pretty neat finish. Flip out the wheels, fold in the arms, just make sure everything's aligned so that the arms have enough clearance. See, it's a very tiny transformer, but it is very clean. Transformation is excellent. It's both really well designed and really fun, and also quite durable. All those pin joints. And then last step is just to fold out the covers from the wheels that form the fuel tanks and toolboxes on the side of the truck. And there we have DW-E04P Purple Limited, or the Shattered Glass Optimus Prime in his Peterbilt truck mode, or sorry, Freightliner truck mode. And that looks same mold as Optimus as their DW-E04 G1 Optimus Prime, but I think it's a fantastic mold. It does perfectly. For his truck mode, the paint looks phenomenal. Again, now we can see some more of that metallic paint apps on the front of the truck and on the sides here, as well as on the smokestacks. Very nicely done. And bring in the trailer here. Look at that, same again as trailer that comes with G1 Prime, but it is actually in a slightly different color plastic. It's this almost dark metal reflective or metallic finish plastic, so very nice color, and has that white and purple stripe along the side. Very well done. Red lights in back, and then this lower section again is molded in that same plastic as the legs, so very well matched on this guy. And again, just like with the first release, you can in fact store his gun in here, and you can move these interior arms around to different positions to serve as prime. Get this snapped in here. Go. Close everything together, and these doors do open as well back here. So very nice feature. Not sure who you put in that tiny space, but maybe Dr. will release a super tiny bumblebee to go with this guy. It'd be pretty awesome. Dr. Wu has released a roller for their Prime Commanders, which I will review in an upcoming video, so stay tuned for that. So overall, this figure, again, a fantastic release from Dr. Wu. I think they nailed the paint scheme, and it's a fantastic reuse of this mold. Again, if you're not a subscriber to the channel, please subscribe for a chance to win this guy. Again, I'm giving him away, so please subscribe to the channel. And he has his box fully complete, everything you want, barely touched except for this review. So please subscribe, and if you like this video, please check out my other videos and some of the other Dr. Wu releases. And I'll see you around. Stay tuned for the next one.